All right, let me do this. Let me do this. Repeat after me. Walk in his ways and keep his decrees and commands, his laws and requirements, as written in the law of Moses, so that you may prosper in all you do and wherever you go. Thank you. You may be seated. On lit pour parents yo. Mais ça le Seigneur m'a des jeunes yo. Observe les commandements de l'Éternel ton Dieu en marchant dans ses voies et en gardant ses lois, ses ordonnances, ses jugements et ses préceptes selon ce qui est écrit dans la loi de Moïse, afin que tu réussisses dans tout ce que tu feras et partout où tu tourneras. Let's sing with me, I say yes. And I would like for all the young people to join me as we sing, I say yes. I say yes, Lord, yes, to your will and to your way. I say yes, Lord, yes, I will trust you and obey. When your spirit speaks to me, my whole life I'll agree, and my answer will be yes, Lord, yes. Young people, having God in your heart is a reminder that he has been present and has seen your growth. Let me repeat that. Having God in your heart is a reminder of his presence and also that he has seen your growth constantly. He wants you to allow your faith to bring empowerment, inspiration, clarity, and confidence. This morning, as I do for all my 3 sons, as you know, my 3rd and final son has turned 15. He has been very impressed my heart in all that he does. I think he follows Caleb and Jared. And I want Jared to stand. Did I say Caleb? Caleb and Japheth. If Jared would stand up, and I think there's a picture to project for him. You see him? Look at that. Would you stand up, Jared? He turned 15 this year. Today, he turned 15. So when you see him, if you see him or you spot him, remember to tell him happy birthday for me. If you see him around, remember to wish him a happy birthday. Your future success, listen, your future success is yours to create. Listen carefully. On va répéter encore. Succès, il dépend de où pour créer. You listening? Your future success is yours to create. So what I'd like to do this morning is to challenge you to dare. This morning, I want to challenge you to dare to dream. Well, listen to me. I want to challenge you to dare dream. Dream like Joseph. Joseph was a young man who had dreamed. He often shares his dream with his brother. He lived by his dream. He set up goals. In one of his dreams, he dreamed that moon, stars, and sun bowed down before him. In that dream, when he tells his parents about his dream, they mocked him. But he never stopped dreaming. There are times you're going to have dreams. People will not believe in your dreams. But keep on dreaming. Keep on believing your dream. Don't let people stop you from dreaming. Even though Joseph had some problem throughout his life. He met some calamities. He had some trials. But he never stopped dreaming. And one day, Joseph's dream came to fruition. Listen, young people. His dream was for the moon and the star and the sun to bow down before him. And Joseph became a governor, one of the most powerful nations in the world around his time. Are you with me, young lady? You with me, young man? That a man had dared to dream. And his dream come to fruition. And he become the governor of the most powerful nation in the world around this time. Dans moment ça, Égypte est une dans pays, dans nation qui est plus puissant dans le monde. Joseph pas jamais suspend rêver. Joseph te rêvé pour te voir la lune, les étoiles, le soleil courbé devant. Malgré il prend plaisir avec Joseph, propre parent prend plaisir avec. Propre parent veut dénier rêve Joseph. Frère Joseph vient railler Joseph et il te tuer. Mais Joseph pas suspendre rêver. Même au péril de la mort, Joseph pas suspendre rêver. Malgré accuser Joseph d'une action pas faite, il pas suspendre rêver. Il t'a accompli rêve. Young man, stop dreaming. Young lady, stop dreaming. I want you to dream that will take you far. I think Denzel Washington, it was Denzel Washington who said, a dream without a goal is vain. If you have dream, you don't have a goal, you might as well don't dream. So when you have dream, you got to set up goals. And Joseph's goal to stay on course. Listen carefully. Rêvez-vous, ou qu'à rêver, mais il faut avoir un but pour rêve là. Et but, Joseph, c'est pour le chemin. Joseph restait dans le chemin. Il n'a pas détourné de chemin. He did not deter from his course, and he became the governor. I want you to dare to believe. Listen, believe like Caleb and Joshua. Caleb and Joshua, when they went to scout the place, other people did not believe, but they believe. You got to believe in yourself. You got to believe in your dream. You got to believe in what's set ahead. It's going to be hard, but you got to press on. You got to stay the course. You got to believe. Joshua said, Caleb said, I don't know what they are talking about, but I know that what I see is nothing because I believe that we can conquer that land. You got to believe that you can conquer. Don't believe in naysayer. You Haitian. You can't do that. You're too small. You don't speak English. You've come from Haiti. Your parents are poor. Look at them in their eyes and said, I believe I can and I will. No matter what, ou dwe kwe nan tèt ou. Pas suspend kwe nan tèt ou. Pendant que moun yo pat kwe, mais Caleb ak Josué kwe nan tèt yo. Kwe nan ki moun y ap servi. En pile fois gen moun ki vle détourner dans son kwe. Mais on doit résilient, on doit dire moi connais que bon Dieu que m'a servi son bon Dieu puissant lié. Et moi connais bon Dieu créé li créé un créatif merveilleux. Li créé un créatif qui a fait toute bagaille. Il dit je peux tout faire par celui qui me fortifie. You have to believe. Young ladies, you got to learn to take risk. Take risks like Esther. And at the peril of her life, Esther said, I do not care what happened, but I know that I'm going to take that risk for the benefit of my people. Young lady, take risk. You hear me, young lady? Take risk. Esther did not believe, and even though, listen carefully, even though Esther knew that she did not have an appointment with the king. And back in the day, the rules and the law was, if you appeared before the king without an appointment, you will die. Esther said, if I die, I die, but I am going to take that risk. It doesn't matter, my young lady. You got to say, it's going to be tough, but that's the risk I'm willing to take. We're living in a time where young people are very casual. They say, well, I don't know. Well, I'd rather play on my phone. I'd rather stay on bed. I don't want to take that risk. No, take risk. There's one thing in life that is certain. When you take risks, it's two things that can happen. You can either make it or you don't make it. But when you don't take the risk, that's the risk you took. Comment on dit en français? Qui ne risque rien, ne gagne rien. Young men, take risk. Take risk. Whatever you do in life, don't say, I don't know what's going to happen. Until you try it, until you take the risk, you'll figure out. And guess what? Because Esther took that risk, Esther saved an entire nation. Ou ka pren yon risque sous propre tête vie ou, mon risque est pour sauver toute une nation. Elle est paraître devant roi, roi dit, moi, qui ça m'a fait pour vous? Il longe bâton pour essayer de toucher, parce que si roi pas longer bâton, ça veut dire pas recevoir. Même côté, quel que soit mon maro, al tuer. He immediately extended the scepter to Esther, which means you are welcome in my presence. And the king put his seal and he says, now you go tell your people to fight for themselves. When you take risk, my friend, young ladies, when you take risk, you know it's a good risk, something good will come out of it. My friend, I want you to dare to take on challenges. Dare to take on challenges. David had a challenge before him. Dare to take challenges like David. When they challenged David, David said, yes, I'll take on that challenge. They said, who will come and fight with me? All his brothers were saying, no, nobody can. They were trembling. They were shaking before the Philistine. Even the king was ridiculizing David. He said, you can't. When David said, I'm going, they put all those armors on him. David said, no, I don't do all that. I'm going to take on that challenge. What are you facing right now and you want to back up toward that challenge? And guess what? What was perceived to be a wall, what was perceived to be a giant, what was perceived to be a problem was no longer. Because David faced that challenge head on. Young ladies, young men, you graduated. University is going to be a challenge. College is going to be a challenge. But you got to stay on course, take on that challenge, move forward. Before you know it, 1 year will go. Before you know it, 2 years will go. Before you know it, 3 years will go. 4 years, then you graduate. You overcome that challenge. David was never afraid of anything. When King Saul was saying, "Who are you?" he said, "You know what? When the bears come to attack my sheep, I tear up their jaws. When the lions come, I stood before the lion and fought them because I wanted to protect my sheep." David was never afraid of anything. Young men, don't go to sleep. You can't be afraid of anything. Don't live a life when you're afraid. Depuis ce monde qui a peur, ou pas réussir rien. Depuis ou vivre dans peur, oh, m'pas capable. Non. Prends challenge yo. Attaque challenge yo. You may not have anything. You may think you have anything to go with that challenge, but you have a brain. Ou gen yon cerveau. Tout moun ki la a un cerveau. Bon Dieu créé avec faculté pour raisonner. Bon Dieu créé avec faculté pour penser. Bon Dieu créé avec faculté pour faire des exploits. God created you with that brain to explore. I was reading an article that said that most of the things that were invented by black people. So don't see yourself as black, you can do anything. Black can do above and beyond. So you got to take that challenge. You got to go beyond. If you want to be an astronaut, say, "This is what I want." Because it comes with a thought. You got to watch your thoughts. They become words. And watch your words. They become action. It's a thought. It starts with, if you're thinking the wrong thing, most likely the wrong thing will happen. But if you're thinking positive, you think that this Philistine, he dare call us dogs? Can you imagine? He called my people dogs. And David said, because of that, I'm going to cut your head and feed it to the birds. Challenge you. When you face them, you got to, in your mind say, I'm going to cut the head of this challenge. I am going to take on this education. I'm going to take on this problem. I'm going to take on this issue because I know he who is with me, he's greater than anyone else. Remember what I said in the beginning? God has been with you and he's seeing your growth. God is watching your growth. He's watching your faith. What do you place your faith in? How are you growing? Are you growing with a defeated mentality? Or are you growing with an overcomer's mentality? If you have a mentality that is defeated, everything you touch will be a failure. It will fail because it starts in your mind. Ou a failli parce que vous commencez dans pensée. Your thoughts is a powerful thing. Your mind is a powerful thing that God gave you. That gave it to you so you can think, you can figure things out. You can express yourself. You can reason. You can analyze. And then this is what I'm going to do. And that's what David resulted in his heart. He said, I'm going to face this challenge. And David succeeded. I want you to dare to move forward. Dare to move forward like Abraham. When God called Abraham, God said, I want you to move out of the land of your parent and move forward. Start being stagnant. Most young people are stagnant. You know what stagnant mean? It means you don't do nothing. You just stay still. You don't want to go to school. You don't want to read books. All you want to do is eat, go to sleep. That's a stagnated lump. Stop moving. Move forward in life. Abraham started moving forward. And every time he moves, God said, this is yours. This is yours. Look at here. This is yours. This is yours. As you're moving, you're discovering what God has in store for you. But when you stay still, all you know is, are you listening? Move. Suspendez la caille ou à manger, pas faire. Move. Allez dans la librairie, apprends un bagay. Don't stand still. Pas besoin qu'on qui l'âge ou gagne. Move. Levez-le le matin, si vous n'avez pas le travail, si vous n'avez pas move. Pendant que vous move, vous allez découvrir tout ça, bon Dieu, te gain pour lui. Pas qu'à lever, c'est dans la cabane ou dans la caille seulement, vous pas prégler. Non. Sorti, regarde, est-ce que ça gagne, qui ça me fait, comment me fait un bagage différent. Abraham did not stand still. Abraham kept on moving. Why do you stand still? You don't have a plan? You don't have a goal? Well, start setting up goals. Get a job. If you don't have a job, get a job. That'll help you moving. T.D. Jakes says, I'd like to know what's under that sheet that makes you stay there forever. I come, I see you covering the bed. 9 a.m. 10 heures, on pas de là. 11 heures, TJ dit, m'da mais ou tirer de ça pour moi. Qui ça m'a dit ça qu'il faut rester là comme ça? What do young people in my age, Papa, the oldest people, when I was young, I would wake up and find my dad already. 5 a.m. Papa Dad would get up. He would see his dad get up. I'll change the bed. Thank you. I would see my dad already up. I'll change the bed. And we, young people who grown up in Haiti, well, I would see 6, 7 o'clock, we're already up. Get to school. Why? Because we got to walk to go to school. Mommy, I missed the bus. Can you go drop me? January, me, Cabanyo. Move. Start moving. Start staying in your bed forever. Go to sleep early so you can wake up early. They say the early bird gets the first worms. Start moving, my friends. Start moving, young people. You got to dare to do those things. My friend, dare to acquire knowledge. Listen, young people. Dare to acquire knowledge like Solomon. When God came before Solomon, he said, what do you need? Solomon said, knowledge. Not money, not fame. Money and fame, you can lose that quick, but knowledge, you cannot lose that. I've known a lot of people who had fame and money, they lost them. They're in the street. But those who had knowledge, the knowledge stay with them. You'll have your knowledge forever. So acquire knowledge. Dare to acquire knowledge. When you have knowledge, people will pay you to listen to you. Vous êtes comme ça? Vous êtes une connaissance, mon a payé pour venir puiser connaissance dans mes. They say Queen Sheba traveled many days. Listen carefully. Queen Sheba traveled many days to come into the presence of King Solomon to acquire Solomon's knowledge. And guess what they say? They say she left him gold, sapphire, horses, diamonds. And as she left, she said, wow, tande akwe se deux. Sam te kontande ak samwe di différent. Seeing and hearing is two different things. People will pay you to come listen to you. People will pay you to come. People will say, I will pay you $5,000 a month to come work for me because I want what you have. I want to use what you have. So why are you staying home? Why you don't have books? Why all that you do is a cell phone? Why you always on TikTok? Why you fight with your parent to get this phone? Why? Why does a child 5 years old can own a phone? Why a 5 years old got to tell you what to do with the phone? Mommy, give me the phone. Why? I've seen children fighting with the parent over a phone that they did not buy. A phone they cannot afford. I've seen that at my office. No, I just need to borrow it. Borrow it from who? It's not your phone, it's my phone. Give me my phone, I want to use it. The children, Mommy, give me my phone. This is not your phone. Tell them that. Let them understand, say, this is not your phone. This is my phone. I'm only allowing you to use it, but once I want it, I don't want to hear back talk. This is my phone. When you can afford one, you can buy yours. But for now, this is my phone. Solomon, the Bible says about him, because of the knowledge he had, he was one of the richest men who ever lived on the planet Earth. Jeff Bezos cannot touch Solomon. Je dis, Jeff Bezos riche en pile, il pas ka oué nan pied Salomon. Shaquille O'Neal is worth, I think, $5 billion or something. Il pas ka oué nan pied Salomon. Il a parlé de différents billionnaires qui existaient. Yon pas ka oué nan pied Salomon. Pour qui ça? Yon bagay Salomon te demandé. Connaissance. Ça ou kon dit nous l'en depuis sa connaissance yé? Richesse. Knowledge is wealth. I hear people say, I want to make money. You cannot make money because you don't make money. Moi, je veux faire l'argent. Ou pas travailler dans le département trésor pour faire l'argent. Ou pas faire l'argent. You want to gain money. But in order to gain money, you have to have the knowledge first. So you can get the money. I want you to dare, my friend. I want you to dare to study like Timothy. The Bible said, Paul told Timothy, study to show yourself approved. Listen, young lady. You need to dare to study when everybody else is going to play. When everybody else is doing everything else, instead of study. Solomon says, there's a time for everything. There's a time to play, and there's a time to study. But guess what? Play don't come before study. Study comes before play. After I finish studying, after I acquire knowledge, after I'm done, then I can do whatever I want to do. So Timothy took on Paul's advice, and Timothy became a man that everyone wanted to listen to. Oser faire ces choses. Osez étudier, osez apprendre. Dare to do those things. Don't be lazy. Don't just say, well, I can only read one chapter and then my eyes hurt. Dieu m'a fait mal. No, my friend. Si Dieu a fait mal à un oculiste, à un docteur pour yeux. Study, parent. Parent, please, please. Take your children, take your kids to the library. Get a library card for them. Please stop giving them your phone. Give them a library card. Buy un carte dans librairie. Fais-yo apprendre. Fais-yo étudier. S'il vous plaît. Surtout pour noirs, yo. C'est comme si depuis ouais, Timoun noir, yo gen une idée préconçue qui dit ça a son petit dame yo. Mais Martin Luther King dit pas quitter moun juger ou pas couleur, quitter moun juger ou pas sac dans tête. Especially for you kids, listen to me. It shouldn't be like that. But because of your color, when someone sees you, they already have a preconceived idea about you. In other words, they have a prejudgment about you. That's where the word prejudice comes from. It means prejudge. They don't know you, but they prejudge you by the color of your skin. But Martin Luther King said, do not let people judge you by the color of your skin, but let them judge you by the content of your mind. What's in your brain. When you open your mouth, they'll be, whoa. Wow, let's listen to what she or he has to say. I was reading a book where the author says, listen to me, young people, for you who likes to curse. The author said, a man who curses is a man who does not have the right word to say what's in his mind. So as a result, you start cursing because you don't know what to say. You know why you curse? Because you're frustrated, you cannot express yourself, and you start cursing. Tant qu'on bête génique mordé. Même grand moun nan tout, pour un grand moun a joué, c'est parce qu'elle n'a pas un vocabulaire pour l'exprimer tête li. Parce que même leur fâché, ou ka exprimer tête ou bien. Ou ka dire ça ou vle dire. Ou pas besoin de dire des mauvais propos pour abjurer. Nous chrétiens pas ta doué dans niveau ça. Ou j'entends Jésus qui a abjuré moun? Dis-moi non. Dis-moi côté nous ouais dans la Bible là Jésus-Christ te joue un monde qui dit une bagaille qui pas bien. Il accuse elle. Il dit non ça gen diable sous lui. Il dit monsieur gen Beelzébul sous lui. Il dit monsieur nan femme. Il dit monsieur son glouton. Il bal tout non, il va jamais jouer. Il joue une réponse pour le bail. Il y a un monde qui est intelligent, il a toujours un bon ami. N'importe quoi dit il a une réponse pour le bail. Là comme ça l'impressionner vous dire. Là au point de le jouer, c'est il faut rentrer dans coquille. Friends, you got to have an answer to give young people. Stop cursing. Cursing doesn't impress nobody. You think cursing impresses people? No. They form a judgment against you. And they will never use you for anything. They will never say, call so-and-so to go curse for me. You ever heard that? Well, I want to hire you because you can curse. Come work in my office because I want someone who can curse. I want someone who knows good profanity's word. I want someone who can really salambe au monde. Ou j'aime donner ça? Peut-être comme moi jeune grand monde. Est-ce que j'aime entendre mettre un avertissement? Nous besoin embaucher un monde qui connaît jouer là. Mais on dit nous besoin embaucher un monde qui a aptitude. Nous besoin un monde qui a skills. Nous besoin un monde qui a talent. Nous besoin un monde qui est professionnel. We need to dare. Those things are important in life. Study, my friend. Strive for excellence. Dans tout soit fait, bat pour faire bien. Don't be a mediocre. Young lady, young man, don't be a mediocre. My friend, yesterday someone told me something that hurts me. It hurts me. The person says, well, I know I'm dealing with Haitian, so even if they tell me this time, but since I'm dealing with Haitian, I'm coming at another time. That hurts me. It hurts me. That this is the tag that they place on us Haitian. Ça c'est une étiquette pour Haïtien. Yo mettez sous. Ah, Haïtien, on n'est pas fait à l'heure. Bah là, à 9h du matin, à 10h, on n'a pas besoin de passer. C'est vous-même qui va l'ouvrir porte là. Frère, monsieur, on fait effort pour nous faire affaire nous avec excellence. Pour qu'il soit au travail à 8h, là où devine travailler à 8h, arriver à 8h. Pour que ça les docteurs bon rendez-vous, docteur a dit 9h, dit ah si moi vais à 9h, mais pas pour non, ou fait effort pour arriver à 9h. Fait effort à tête tout, dans tout soit fait pour faire à l'heure. Même si c'est au premier arrivé, mais on connaît at least où arriver à l'heure. Vous connaissez moins, même si c'est pour commencer, mais on fait effort pour arriver à l'heure. Et puis qu'on soit un petit exemple. Les pleurent gros bagage pour dire ah maman, soit qu'on presse comme ça, ah c'est qu'à faire oui non. We'll say, no. We have to be on time and everything. You know what the American says? Time is money. Si vous invitez un Américain là, c'est pour ça que fait ça, c'est parce que depuis dans classe jardinière, ils apprennent ça. Si vous invitez le nom bagaille, vous dites là 10h. 10h30, il n'est pas au libre aller. Il n'est pas prêté. Il ne pas respecter le comme un monde. Haïtien pas respecter bon Dieu. Non, rien. Je vais fermer avec ça. Strive for excellence. Dare to respect God. Dare to respect God. Pas de malak peut être pas fort. Mais c'est un groupe moins ouais qui toujours commence à le, c'est agent de Dieu. Ou pas jamais ça? Si vous dites 8 heures, ou après, les gens qui en charge la gain dans là à 8 heures. À la rigueur, ils commencent à 8h05, mais ils commencent à l'heure. Ça ne faut pas qu'à venir l'église à l'heure. Manque de respect pour le Seigneur. Young people, I want you to dare to tell your parents, Mom, I can't afford to be late to church. Service start at 10:30. I want to be there at 10:25. Push him, help him out. Get ready on time. Hurry up. Don't let them push and say, hurry up. No, Shasha, KK, you get up early. Say, I got to get ready helping my mom and my dad. You do your best to help them out. Deborah, you do the same thing. You help. All the young people, help your parent so they can be on time. It's important. It's important when you start on time from here, from the crib, and when you get to the society you start, you already model that. You already have that innate in you. You'll always be on time for work. You'll never lose your job because you're late. And let me close with that. Dare to respect every authority that is placed over you. Listen carefully. Dare, young people, dare to respect every authority that is placed over you. You will avoid going to jail if you respect the police. Even if some of them are not doing what they're supposed to, respect them. Respect your teachers. that works hard. Don't disrespect your teachers because they work hard for you. Respect your parent. I had a conversation yesterday, and we're saying, well, you know, the kids, even if you speak English, they still think you're dumb unless you have your certificate to tell them, I went to school. They say, oh, okay, I guess they know what they're talking about. They went to school. But please respect your parent. No matter if they speak English fluently or not, they are your parent. Even if they don't speak English like you, like your teacher, like your other white friend or your other American friend speaks English fluently, respect your parent. When you start driving, you see that blue light, pull over. Yes, officer. Yes, sir. If it's a ma'am, yes, ma'am. When you go to court, dress, respect the judge. If you go to court anywhere, the judge will kick you out. He says you got to respect this place when you come. Dare to respect the doctor. Dare to respect anyone that is placed as an authority over you. Dare to do that, and you will be successful in life. Dare to dream. Dare to take risk. Dare to take on challenges. Dare to perambulate. Dare to do things that others don't want to do. And you will succeed in life. May God bless you this morning.